Shit. Hey, so my camera's fucked up, and I will be with you shortly. Okay? Talk to each other.
Morning. I'm sitting here. I already got my workout in today. Most people would be in the bed, hungover. It's Labor Day weekend. But we got up early, and I don't really have much else planned for the day. But regardless, I wake up at the same time every day. I eat the same things every day. I do the same things every day because I have a baseline level of gratitude. And that's really what I want to talk about in this video. A lot of us are waiting for the material signs of success in order to validate ourselves. And when we do that, we're constantly operating from a position of lack. We're constantly operating from a position of lack. And when you do that, the thing is, you're always going to end up losing it at some point. In any endeavor, whether that's building a business, building your physique, or building yourself up mentally, you have to detach yourself from the end outcome. And this is one of those videos where if you don't like the spiritual shit, then get off my channel. But I think it's beneficial to look at things in this way because I've seen it to be very, very useful. You always have to have a deeper picture to what you do. So you gotta have gratitude. And man, I was just thinking about it. It's been like I'm really just getting into really enjoying my workouts again. And I think about it and I'm really
Listen, my
just
camera's all
enjoying my
fucked up,
physique. I look
and
at
I'm
myself in
sick
the mirror
still,
and I'm proud of myself,
and
not just for how I look, but for how
feeling
I feel.
better,
I've been working out for 10 years now and
I
I've had
think.
this physique for
Yeah,
quite
I would
some
say.
time.
I would
And a
say.
lot of people may think that
But I took
I
apart
put
my
my whole
camera
identity behind it.
to try and fix the mini
Maybe that's what they think, but the
Trugalogonominis.
reality is
Trying to
I
fix the
lost it at one
HDMI,
point. I lost that sense
and
of pride that I had in my
now.
body
Oh wait.
when
Okay, no,
I
you guys
fucked
could
up my
see.
back.
You could see Finn.
And I was going through years of lower back
Now
pain
my
where
shit's all
even though
fucked
I
up.
had the physique, I didn't have the same feeling, the same
Fuck.
sense of satisfaction, that same sense of pride. And it really puts shit into perspective
But I had
for
to.
you
I
when you
took the
lose
whole thing
something.
apart and I put it all back together.
It really
Not this
puts shit
guy.
into perspective
So
when you
we'll get
lose
there. We'll
that.
get there. It's okay.
Because now my appreciation for my physique, my gratitude for my health is so much greater. And just because you don't want this shit to become your whole
If I so much
identity,
as
your whole
look at this
identity
thing
to
wrong,
become
though,
working out
we're
or the
fucked.
fitness guy, doesn't mean you should
So
take
let's
for
pray
granted
she
your health.
looks.
If anything, you
Ooh,
taking
that's
care of your health, you taking care of your physique
rough.
is one of the highest forms of gratitude.
We'll leave it for
You
now,
gotta create
but
a life
I'm afraid to even
that
focus
you
it.
don't want to escape.
Uh,
Like that's the
I'm
biggest
actually
thing with
making
all
food.
this.
I'm doing meal
Is
prep
that a
shit
lot
right
of
now.
guys think, oh,
So
I
I'm
gotta
gonna
quit
finish
drinking
that.
and I
I'll be
gotta,
quick.
when I come on Finn's
I probably
program, I
won't
gotta
finish,
quit
but I'll
drinking.
get the
And I'm gonna, and like they
shit
act
off
like I'm
the
gonna
burner.
force them to do all this stuff, and that
But
couldn't
yeah,
be further from the truth. What we do in my program
I don't want
is
to. I
we
don't want to try and deal
implement
with the
little
box until I
lifestyle
get back.
changes that create a
This one's pretty
lifestyle that is
boring.
so
I
addictive
listened to it,
that you
but
don't want to resort back to those vices. You don't feel the need
we just
to
got to make
drink.
it to
You
work.
don't feel the need to smoke.
That's
And you
all.
just
We
enjoy
just got to
yourself
make it
in
to
your
work,
own
guys.
skin as present.
Got to make it to work. We
Why
got
are
to
you
wake it.
waiting for the
We got to make
material
it. We
signs
got to
of
make it. We got to
success
make it. We got to make it. We got to make it.
to feel good about your life? Why can't you
We
be
got to make it.
grateful here and now and express it, not just through your actions,
I'm charging
but
the
through
wrist
how you
ambulance.
do those things?
No sleep
Gratitude is
candy.
not
No
just your actions, it's
ambient
how
sleep
you do
candy
those
because we
things.
took
When you
the
get
last
to
of
the
that.
gym,
Thank God.
how do you
Well,
work out?
no, we didn't actually.
Try taking your music out. Try working out without
dropped
music
one.
for the next month.
Maybe I could look for that because I need it.
I've been experimenting with that here and there,
Yeah, I never found
and it's
that
made
son
me
of a bitch.
appreciate the workout
So that
so
might
much
be good
more.
to find,
Because when you take away all
'cause
the
I need it,
external stimuli,
but not
two of them.
You get
know what I'm
tapped
saying?
in with the source of what you're doing. You become so much more connected. And now I'm at a point where I enjoy working out so much more. It's like that joy for working out is coming back. Gratitude is not just what you do, it's how you do it. It's when you go into the gym,
I'm afraid it got
do
eaten
you
by
allow
the chair,
people to
but
make you
I don't
feel
think so.
irritated? Do you allow people to piss you off? Are you working out just because you're pissed off, or are you working out because you're grateful
We'll see.
in how
Okay,
you
I'm gonna
feel
go get food.
and how the
Get that
workout
done with,
makes you
and
feel? Are
then
you trying to construct a higher
just make
version
sure-
of yourself?
Ambulance.
I lost it all.
Bruh,
at one
hello,
point.
bruh. 1/2 is more than enough. We don't
I
need
lost
two.
it
You
all.
sure?
You know,
No,
I
one
lost
half. That wouldn't do
the one thing that I really put my identity
for rookie
in.
numbers. All right, I'm
And
gonna
that
go
was
put
the
my
problem,
dried
is
chicken
that
away.
I put my
talk to each
identity in
other,
fitness
don't
at one point. I
be
put
mean
my
to each other,
identity
though.
in my physique. You
I'll be
can't
back.
identify with any of that shit. You have to supersede that. Of course, it started off for superficial. I'm gonna stop using all these fucking fancy words. Excuse my vocabulary. Just flowing right now. But of course, anything starts off for surface level reasons. Money, getting more women, looking better. But why can't you feel good about yourself without all that? And this is what I've learned through building my physique, is that you're never going to continue this shit long term and really get to the level of success in building your body without letting go of those egotistical reasons. And I'm learning this and growing my business, is that I'm never going to build this business if I detach myself from the money. If I can just enjoy my life as is without the money, that's when it'll come, ironically. So why do you have to wait for the success to come? Why can't we get up every day? And this doesn't mean work every fucking day, but you put in a minimum amount of work every single day. You get up and maybe you do 2 hours of uninterrupted work every single day, even on your off days. But as soon as you change your mindset to a position of lack, where you have to work every day, you have to work out every day, you have to get up early every day, you have to journal every day, and you start to feel overwhelmed and shit, that's when you lose. That's when you burn out. That's when you stop making progress. It's only when you want to do these things. And you have to put yourself in a position of wanting to do it by becoming grateful, by looking at what you've accomplished already and seeing what you've done and what you have, and realizing that none of this shit is truly yours. You're just enjoying the fruits of it. Like, you got to put shit into perspective, how much worse this shit could be. And gratitude is something where this is irrespective of what race you are, what fucking financial status you are. You could be dog shit poor and become extremely rich. You could be dog shit rich and be extremely grateful. Or you could be dog shit poor and be ungrateful. You could be dog shit rich and be ungrateful. You have to detach yourself from that. And like I was saying, if you're ungrateful, you're gonna burn out. You're gonna stop wanting to do these things. If you don't want to do these things, if you don't want to get up and journal every morning, if you don't want to get up early every morning, then you won't fucking do it long term. You'll always burn out. You'll always self-sabotage. You'll always feel like you're chasing something and not just attracting it. You have to want to do these things. And it's not always gonna feel like I have the motivation to do it type shit. It's a lot of times it's just gonna be a conscious choice. It starts off with that conscious choice to get up early in the morning. Okay, that's one win. Now I journaled, that's another win. Now I got to the gym, and when I was at the gym, I was present. I was fighting through those mental battles. I was fighting through that negativity. It doesn't have to be negativity about anything great. A lot of times we're just negative and we don't even fucking know why. You're negative in the gym. I know. I'm like that all the time. But I come in and I fucking fight through it. That's what gratitude is. That's how you keep yourself going in this shit long term. It's not always gonna feel like motivation, but you gotta build momentum. And that's a conscious choice. That's becoming aware of your thoughts, becoming present. When you notice that negativity start to creep in, you squash it. Why am I choosing to feel this way? Is what you gotta ask
Cut my
yourself.
legs off. No.
Because that's what it is. You're choosing to feel that way. Right now, if you're fucked up financially, or you're fucked up mentally, why are you choosing to feel that way? I look back at the worst points in my life. Some of the worst points in my life were some of the best points, and some of the best points were some of the worst points.
Bet you the chair ate it.
You know what I mean? Because it was all mindset. It was all
Make a whole
mindset.
fucking gordita.
It's irrespective of how you're actually doing. The external world is just kind of like your money, the amount of success that you have, the amount of people in your life, the amount of true relationships you have. Those are all lagging indicators
Cheesy
of
gordita
what you're
crunch
doing internally.
or something? Custom?
And you should never use those things as validation. You can use them as confirmation, but not validation. Confirmation is, okay, what I'm
Does it go
doing
all the way through?
internally is
Wait,
right
it's gotta
then.
be in here.
But if I lose these things, it doesn't matter. I will be able to let go of them when the time
got half
comes.
mine
It may
just
not be
fucking-
easy.
Oh, I
but I
fucking
will
hate this
do it.
chair. I'm pretty sure I got one on them
I've lost
too.
so much shit. Lost friends, lost my job. I've given up a lot. I've sacrificed a
definitely-
fucking lot.
It's definitely
It's all
in
brought
here.
me closer to
If it's
who I am.
anywhere.
It's all made me so much more grateful.
It would be in the
And
front.
I still
though.
have days where I struggle.
Okay.
And I don't want to make
I'm
content.
kind of scared.
And I was realizing before this, like, if I don't want to make content, then why the fuck am I getting on camera and doing this shit? I have to want to do this shit. I have to make it enjoyable. And in order to do that, I got to give myself off days. I got to give myself time away from work. I got to give myself this shit. You got to do the same, but you got to have a baseline level of gratitude where you want to do your self-improvement. You want to become a better person.
I don't.
Whatever you're doing right now,
know about that.
you have to appreciate what you
Oh, no.
have. You got to stop being so caught up in the results. Start defining your success by your ability
Don't
to
you
hit
think?
your daily
think
actions,
that's
your
where it
daily
is.
habits. Start defining success by that. And really detach yourself from the end outcome. That's the greatest thing about this shit. It always starts off for the superficial reasons. You want to get
And
in
now
the
that I
gym
know that we
because
still
you
have
want to
one
get more
lurking
women.
around
You
here.
want to, look better, get more respect. And then you find out that it doesn't buy you any of that. You want to start a business because you want to make more money, and you figure out it was always something greater than that. You have to detach yourself from that money.
So you see this Mr. thing in the corner here? This is an advertisement for PrEP. The John Anthony drug. I think it's kind of funny because it's giving me those ads on his content. You want to see? No, it's just like,
Detach yourself
oh,
from
you
that
want to be
physique.
gross and just
You gotta
have
focus more on how you feel
nasty
than how you look.
dude sex
You gotta
without
build a
having to worry?
lifestyle that you don't need
Check
to
this out.
escape.
Look at this.
You don't need to self-sabotage.
Oh, I wanted the commercial. But yeah, it's just like now I can have all the gross sex I want. Specifically for gay dudes. John Anthony did it first, which, you know, and also they're doing steroids. Everybody, like mainstream now, but it's for weight loss. GPL1 injections or whatever. You know, I fucking hate this. I hate the human race. Except you.
You don't need to engage in those vices.
Dun dun dun. Oh, is the box still
I
here?
go through some rough days.
Okay, listen.
And it
Oh
shows
God.
in my content, but
Okay.
when I look at it, and I really just take a step back
I'm
from
gonna-
work, I'm not
I'm
just
scared.
constantly putting out YouTube videos because I feel like I have to do it. I become so much more grateful. And it's crazy because then the videos just flow.
Like my hair?
I get into the gym almost effortlessly. You gotta stop being so concerned with what you have and just appreciate everything that you do.
Damn it!
You gotta stop being so concerned about what you could have and just start living in the present. That's how you're gonna make it in this long term.
I
So,
told you.
what does that mean for you? If you're gonna wake up early, do it because you wanna do it. If you're gonna get into the gym, do it because you wanna do it. If you wanna make more money, if you wanna start a business, if you wanna start making your own content, do it because you wanna do it. You have a deeper reason behind it. Don't ever do it if you feel like you have
Fuck you,
to do
camera.
it. I've
Yeah,
never
dude, I need
seen
a new
anybody
camera.
become successful by doing that.
This thing's fucked up.
Never seen anybody last doing that. They'll
And I
always
can't
lose.
open the program if it's like.
Similar to how I did.
God damn it, dude.
Whenever I'm operating from a position of lack of scarcity, that's when things just plateau. Whether that be with my physique, whether that be with my business, you really have to just like stop looking at everybody on social media. Get up and do the shit that you know you have to do, that you know you want to do, and do it every day. You can take off days, but you have little shit that you do every day. You hit that early wake up every day. You journal every day.
Maybe it's
you
power.
meditate every day. Not because you have to, but because you want to.
Fucked
I've
up
drilled
more.
it into you
Nuh-uh.
enough. You get the point. You're building a lifestyle. I'm building a lifestyle. You're building a lifestyle that you don't have to escape.
I'm gonna try and get it like.
That's the message for today. That's
Dialed
why we
in
go
before-
on the weekends. That's why we go to the gym on the weekends. That's why we put out content on the weekends.
Huh?
Because when you do it from a position of abundance and enjoyment for your life, I enjoy doing this shit.
Yeah?
When you do it from a position of enjoyment, it just comes effortlessly. You're not worried. I'm not attached to how many views this gets. So I can just put it out. I don't have to worry about perfecting it. Perfectionism is just fear of judgment. Get over that shit. Become a man. Become an adult. This is really what it means, is to detach yourself. All right, that's the message for today. If you watched the video this far, go ahead and drop a comment.
Box
That's
is
all I
killed.
gotta say.
Okay. I'm gonna cut this chair open before the end of the night. I should eat. I haven't eaten. I'm not hungry. I'm gonna cut the chair open. I'm gonna get my sleep candy. I'm gonna take the bike tomorrow to work. Brakes are fucked. Where we're going, we don't need brakes. Why am I dropping a 12-girl rotation?
But I made one of them a monogamous full-time girlfriend. Okay, why did I do that? First of all, this one that I made a girlfriend is probably the closest, not probably, definitely, the closest to
Maybe eat, then cut the chair
ideal
open. That's
girl
probably a good
that I've
idea.
been searching for or whatever.
I need my medicine, though. Feeling strong, confident, and powerful. Relax, dude. I like him when he's really gross, you know?
What's up, guys?
Are we ever gonna have brakes? If that 2016 R1 with no ignition has brakes. $3K. Bang. It's been listed for 4 months. Nobody wants it. I looked at the prices for a solid ECU. They're all pretty much the same price. You know, 400, 380, you know, $10 shipping. I could probably get 370, you know, ECU price. A new ignition's cheap. And I've already done all that shit because I had to do it with the bike. So push to start 2016 R1. I've already got the kit.
John Anthony here from John Anthony Lifestyle.
Just saying.
Last night, I hit 1,234 girls. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and it's kind of symbolic because I just kind of put a huge jump start onto things to set things in motion again yesterday. Okay, and today. I put out the call for interns video, shitloads of people. Always really nice to see that a lot of people are very interested in working for the company. Guys wrote up big, long bios and all their qualifications and all that stuff. I brought on from freelancers, people to do video editing again, people to do thumbnails. I'm going to go into regular cranking of content again. Okay, I'm going to aim for a video a day. I know it's ambitious, but I'm going to aim for a value video a day.
Yeah.
This video here is an update.
Yeah, it's NyQuil. And don't fucking come at me with the, oh, it's a... We're fine. Okay. I feel unequipped. Okay, I'm gonna put the wrist ambulance on. I hate it so bad. Yeah, I know. It's pretty bad. It is pretty bad. But think about it. What happens if you make it good? Right? Wrist ambulance engaged. Yes. I don't want to lie to you though, so we need to get it completely fully engaged. 454. Then we'll go 458. Bang. Okay, bang. Double alarmed. Other ambulance is not yet engaged, so give me a second. I guess we're just doing that now. Yeah.
Timmy.
Rattler! Oh, I just realized. Yeah, well, I realized in post. Hang on. This right here. You guys need to be centered. Bang. Tim A is still a wee bit sick. Rattler! As you can probably tell, I'm looking extra ratty. But I did stuff today. I didn't do much. I slept till like 3 o'clock. But I slept like I felt really icky and sick still. And then I came downstairs about 10 o'clock in the morning and popped a couple of ibuprofen and slept more. I woke up and I was like, oh, you know, like where it's like, yeah, I'm still sick-ish, but like I feel, yeah, good thing too, because I'm gonna have to go to work looking ratty. Don't be cramping my style. Oh, your poor little baby brother, dude, got shot out of the little exhaust. Poor little guy. That was so cute, but mean, super mean. Poor little guy. That's mean. That's cute though. He kept flying out of their butt first too. Whee! Okay. The little rat bro.
Day video, but I'm gonna try to always put out on every single video.
Dude, he's always
something of very high
okay.
value.
Secondary
Okay,
ambulance, main
content,
ambulance.
Free valuable content.
Engage.
Of very high value. So I wanted to ask you guys, my followers, my viewers, which topics would you like to see? I already have a big list of stuff to cover, but let me know here which topics you guys would like me to go into in depth with, okay? I'll probably do one roast per week, okay? That'll be one of the videos per week. I can do some kind of breakdown video, either of infield footage or of like a text situation or some kind of interaction where I'm just recounting the situation, exactly what happened. I have a million of those, as well as going over fundamentals of game, okay? But there's all kinds of shit again in the works, all right? I'm gonna be taking the channel seriously again. For those of you that bought Corona Pickup, I promised everyone a free call. I've been doing those, but there are a ton of people that bought since the price was $50. So I have interns now circling back around and contacting people. I'm also gonna have to cut down on the chicks a little bit. I saw 5 different chicks yesterday. Only one of those was the new one. But yeah, I'm also resuming work on my autobiography, and I'm setting a firm date of January 1st for the release date, final draft to be done by September of this year, okay, and then all the publication stuff. But that's going to be recounting my entire life, all right, my whole pickup journey, going from 0 to 1,000 girls, now 1, 2, 3, 4 girls, talking about various things, you know, ranging from childhood abuse, giving me the drive to really push hard in this field, as well as hyper-analytical, just basically a genetic look of the draw to be able to analyze things in very algorithmic flowcharts and systems and processes. I'm also going to be bringing on other top guys that I respect for interviews. Okay, so there's going to be all kinds of cool shit. There'll be interviews, breakdowns. We're going to have blasts and roasts. And the purpose of these blasts and roasts isn't
Dude,
just
this is
to,
a piece of
you know,
3/4 inch
be a
plywood though.
hater and just talk shit or whatever.
No wonder
I
I'm
want
getting
to really
scoliosis.
Dismantle
chair.
why a particular coach industry has no business coaching, exactly why their game is
But,
off
I mean, you
in
can't.
a bunch of various technical
That
ways,
sucks, though.
as well as other
So,
fun, juicy tidbits
good thing I don't have a pet.
and slanders. Okay, no roast of mine would be complete without those. But yes, so the book is back into production. Look out for daily value videos. Okay, they're going to be sleek. There's going to be video editing. There's going to be good thumbnails. Okay, moving into 10,000 subscribers and beyond. I firmly see myself as leaps and bounds ahead of anyone else in this industry. Okay, the followers do not reflect that. The channel's popularity do not reflect that. Largely because I did not give 2 shits before. But I'd like to really let things shine, okay? I know this stuff inside out. I could talk about it endlessly forever. I've pretty much seen and done everything in the game by now, which was true many years ago. I hit my first 100 girls in June 2012. Lots of the community still has not done that. That was almost 8 years ago. Okay. I had 1,000 in December of 2018. Okay, so that was 900 girls in 6 years. Okay. But yes, I just wanted to put out this video here. Watch out for daily value videos coming in. I really want to encourage you guys, and I'm going to be putting in calls to action in every video. But the more that you guys like
Dude,
these
did I-
videos, the
no,
more
I
that you share
definitely
these
dropped one.
videos, and the more watch time that accumulates on these videos, the
Soup.
more YouTube will show them to people. And that's how we can really grow the channel. Okay, so every time you see a new video, if it helps you, okay, they're going to be packed with value, as all my value videos of the past have been. Practical, actionable takeaways, things broken down in very easy, straightforward terms. But if you receive value, like it, share it, and put it in your local WhatsApp group, your local Facebook groups, etc. Okay, just get in the habit of doing that. If everyone does that, it's going to really snowball things and help things move a lot
guys ever get,
faster.
like,
Okay, and it's going to be more motivation for me to actually give a shit. Okay.
When you blow your nose, like when you're congested,
But I'm just going to be a lot more methodical about this
And you
stuff.
blow
Rather
your
than
nose and
scrambling
it,
each
like-
day. Oh, I need to get a video out. I need to get a video out.
your equilibrium,
I'm going to
where your balance comes
queue
from.
stuff up about a week in advance. Okay, so I'm going to just have recording sessions. And there's 42
I've been
different
getting like
beaches
hella dizzy,
in
you know.
Florianopolis. Okay,
Ugh.
42. That's right. There's one right over
Icky.
there. One
Icky.
right over there behind the dip. Some of the most beautiful beaches in the world. But I'm going to be taking the camera out. You know, I have a wide open schedule that I usually fill with chicks, but I'm going to be devoting time to just going. I'm going to have my list of topics. I'm going to do my recordings, send that shit off to the editor. Okay, send the YouTube titles and thumbnails.
Who cares,
or
dude?
The thumbnail information off to the graphic designer.
Blah
Not that
blah
anyone
blah.
really gives a shit, but
Nobody
that's
gives a shit.
That's going to be the
Nobody
process.
gives a shit.
I'm going to have exact. I think the exact time that I'm going to release a video each day will be
He just talks about it like
at 2 p.m. Eastern. Okay, so 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific. That seems to be what statistics and research on YouTube have found to be the most beneficial time. So every day, 2 p.m. is going to be my
I don't care.
release time.
I don't care.
And it's going to be just fucking jammed with value.
Jammed.
But
Great.
like I said, like, share, pass this shit along if you find value in it.
Well, aren't these all supposed to be
Everything
bangers?
reopened yesterday in Florianopolis, and it's the only city in Brazil where they reopened shit during the Corona stuff. So the gym is back open. I'm actually going to go to the gym right after this video.
Oh,
here.
I bet you are.
I'm down
bet.
about 4 or 5 kilograms, about 10 pounds since I arrived a couple months ago, 10 weeks ago, just due to lack of working out during this coronavirus bullshit. I also want to mention 2 other quick things related to that, to things reopening here. I am available for running live programs out in Florianopolis. Okay, the airport is open here. Society has reopened here. If you want to come out, I can train you up hard and all the online stuff. We can do day game approaches with masks on. My clubs are still closed, probably for at least another month. And I do have a Miami program that was scheduled to happen in March
Who cares?
that has been postponed.
Okay.
But people were still asking about that. If you're
Biggest
interested in
liar
doing
alive.
that, there is,
Yeah,
right now we have 2 guys.
yeah. You're right, dude. That's all he ever fucking does. That's all he does. That's all he does ever. Is just lie his ass off. And you know, he was talking about somebody mentioned in the comments about him, you know, just being obsessed with fake boobs. And he's like, "Oh, fake boobs are great. What do you mean?" It's like, "Yeah, well, you've been with so many people that have had fake boobs because they're dudes. Dudes. They're dudes. So no wonder you like fake boobs. Because you don't know what real ones are, John. Oh, boy. I gotta lay off the chicks. 5, yes. Oh my god. Okay. Anybody who's ever, if you've ever had intercourse ever in your life, actually, do that 5 times in one day. I don't care if you're 19. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. Like, that's enough to not be fun. 3 times. 3 times in a day, that's a solid. That's yeah. Anything more than that, it's a job. My pee-pee would fall off. Yeah. His probably did. What was I doing? Still Wakes the Deep.
And I will take 3. Basically, I do a 3-to-1 ratio. Okay, so there's one more spot there. One guy's doing a 7-day, one guy's doing a 3-day.
And it makes sense now.
So
exactly.
It'll be a 7-day stretch. If you're interested in that, JohnAnthonyLifestyle@gmail.com, or if you have interest in training with me in Florianopolis, JohnAnthonyLifestyle@gmail.com. And
You know how I can tell he doesn't get shit for clients ever? I'm sticky. It's the same email. And he puts that shit out everywhere. John Anthony Lifestyle, his fucking email. The same goddamn email for everything. Oh my god. You fucking shut the fuck up. Okay. You shut the fuck up. You're so annoying. Ah! God. Why does it just keep ringing? Why do you guys not... Can I mute you? You can't call me if you're on the phone call. I'm gonna mute you. Can I mute you? I'm sick too. Okay, anyways. Fuck. See what you did? Ugh. I was happy. That's a lie, obviously. That's a good question. I was making a point.
this is the last thing. Oh yeah, the Corona Pickup product, CoronaPickup.com. The sale, the $50 entry price, including a free call with me and a free month in my mastermind mentorship group. It's $50 for 2 days only. Okay, on Sunday I'm gonna bump that up to $99. Okay.
Great.
And it's worth far more than that. I have guys creating testimonials right now. Like, let me just fucking read one real quick.
Oh god.
And I'll put a screenshot of this up on the screen.
Yeah, sure. That shit fire. Thank you so much. Oh god. 16-year-old. Ew. I'm getting all your shit. And whoa! John, did he write this? He writes this shit, doesn't he? Did you look at the last part here? How do I leave? Yeah, it's outside. Let me out. Let me out of here. I'm getting all your shit, and I can't even read that.
Green. This dude says...
Is he gonna read it?
This just came through today. Just went through the Corona $50 training. Goddamn, boy, that shit was fire. Thank you for making it so cheap, in all caps. Even 16-year-olds can afford it. Every 16-year-old needs this. I grew up with a role model. Never been shy around women, but never had a pro teach me either. Your stuff shows everything from absolutely zero to get sex and a great relationship. I learned more in 2 hours from you than in my entire life leading up to this. I'm getting all your shit, and I'm a Jew, so that means something, LOL. All right, that $50 price on that Corona, that was really just like a big favor, okay, to you guys. Yes, it is still money, but
Yeah.
it's really my latest
Yeah,
and greatest
16.
online game stuff on steroids. And a lot of people have been saying, what's the difference between Occam's Razor and Leeds Machining and Corona? And I'm going to make a video explaining the difference.
Can you
between the
imagine
three.
looking up to this guy,
But,
period,
the
at all,
Corona
for
stuff
anything?
will get you annihilating results even post-Corona, post-quarantine times. Okay, I just named it Corona Pickup because it has very specific Corona adaptations. That's just a small part. The rest of it is my online game system on steroids. CoronaPickup.com. 2 more days at the $50 price, and it's going up to $100. What else? Yeah, that's pretty much it. If you have any other questions about any of this stuff,
Yeah,
people
yeah,
have
Brady,
purchased-
you're thinking exactly. Last kid was 14.
If you are watching this,
He was
and
in the
you purchased,
comments,
you have not yet
and he
sent
was
your WhatsApp.
responding to the comment, and he left it up on the screen forever. And he was 14. What the fuck, John? That's hella weird. You're teaching minors how to fuck?
Send
Bro. I guess that's your market demographic, you know? Oh man, the only people that would be stupid enough to fall for your bullshit would be old dudes, you know? Is he a predator? Well, I mean, yeah, yeah, I don't know, just, yeah, yeah. Textbook, bro. You know, his whole thing with, he got arrested and convicted of kidnapping. The only reason it wasn't a upgraded charge was because apparently nothing ever happened, right? And he's like, in his defense, every time he's talking about it, he's always like, well, she never screamed help at security. So, you know, no big deal. Okay, John. He dipped out. Yes, 100%. But God forbid you bring that up around him. But yeah. But what he did was he was a passport bro for a little bit. So he dipped out, went to Poland, and that's where I'm assuming he had his fucking liver fail on him or whatever. And then he went to somewhere else, and then he ended up in Brazil. Yeah, just conveniently. And he'll argue the other, you know, the opposite, but yeah.
over email, and what else? Yeah, I'm just really excited about all this shit. We're coming up on 10,000 subscribers. I've just been reinvigorated with a big push, and lots of amazing shit to come, and it's gonna be fun ripping up all these fucking idiot coaches. A lot of this, you guys can thank Chris Wilder from Social Prime. I messaged him and he happened to say some particularly faggot retard remarks, which is characteristic of Chris. And I just thought to myself, a 22-year-old kid, okay, who's frail, beta, has no business in this industry, okay, I would run into him, because he was living in Warsaw as well when I was last year. I would run into him, he'd be with like 10 dudes, okay, in the mall. And I just saw him and his two coworkers from Social Prime. Just these fucking like absolutely like definition of like children. Okay, they're running around saying they've made the greatest discoveries in the history of psychology. Okay, better than Freud and B.F. Skinner. Okay, and they firmly believe this. And they have guys drinking the Kool-Aid and following them around. And what are they telling the guys to do? Okay, first of all, okay, Chris Wilde pulled me aside one of those days.
These
And
glasses.
he said, oh, all 10 of us are taking LSD tonight, okay? Because it opens their mind. They're literally giving hard drugs to kids in the programs, okay? Multiple inside sources, including myself personally, when they tried to do a time travel with me, which is going back into your childhood traumas, they offered me ecstasy, okay, MDMA. This is what they do. He says it doesn't work unless you take LSD or MDMA. Okay, so what they're doing is guys are signing up for a training on how to get good with women. They're having them take hard drugs. Okay, that's a fact.
Oh my god, you fucking nerd.
And then
Shut up.
they are encouraging them to just really open up. And these are drug-induced, extremely traumatic recountings of childhood
John didn't
trauma.
get fucking
And then
invited.
these guys have this crazy, euphoric, drug-induced, emotional
Hard
experience,
drugs.
and they think
Yeah,
maybe
whatever,
that is that
bitch.
measure of success, okay?
Lame
That's
ass.
their measure of success.
You got
Is
7
they're
days.
getting better with
I'll
it.
give you 7
And
days
when
to
they're doing
fucking
the cold approaches, okay, in these malls and other such
give you
things,
something to finish.
they're encouraging
7
these guys
days.
to go up to
Fuck
these
out of here.
teenager girls and tell them about their childhood, their traumatic childhood. And the girls are like, what the fuck? Of course, right? These guys are not getting laid on the programs. And they walk away saying, oh, you know, that was
Soup.
extreme. They're looking
Soup.
at like the level of like emotional, you know,
Soup.
craziness that happened. Of course you're gonna have an emotional experience when you're talking about traumatic shit while on ecstasy or LSD, okay? And then they're charging guys several $1,000s.
Shut up, John. Okay. Also, Brady. Brady! Brady's mean to me. Lexi, don't forget. She's mean. But you have to be nice to her. But she's mean to me, but that's okay. And if she's mean to you, that's also okay. Sleep candy in the chair, no. "7 days and I'm out of here." Are you talking about your subscription? I don't even have ads turned on. "7 days. "7 days. Yeah, no idea. I can't fucking see anything, dude. I feel like these glasses are not... They're not. They're not. These glasses are not as tinted. Well, Brady, if you weren't yelling at me, we would be fine right now. I don't know where to run because my bitch-ass guy turns around. Like, why would you turn around? You fucking idiots! Oh my god. Literally, I can't stop him from... And he takes 8.5 seconds to fucking... Like, he's the slowest turnaround. Oh, what the... Like, I can't... There's no control over that. And he just... Oh, the game...